Hello friends and welcome back to my channel Step Ahead with Ishan. So friends, today we are going to talk about the Industrial Revolution. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. The Industrial Revolution, an ever increasing volume of trade, meant that more goods had to be produced in a shorter time to meet the demands of the market. The domestic system of production, under which the artisans collected raw materials from the merchant, made goods at home using his or her bare hands or at best some simple tools, and then supplied the finished goods to the merchant, could not meet the growing demands of the market. A strong need was therefore felt for a new system of production. The factory system of production developed in the 18th century. Rich merchants set up factories, installed newly invented machines, bought raw materials from the market, and employed workers on wages to produce goods on machines. The development is known as the Industrial Revolution. It is called a revolution because it marked a radical change from the domestic system of production. Now, the question arises that why it started in England only. So, let's know. The Industrial Revolution began in England in the middle of the 18th century. England at this time was at an advantageous position to start and sustain an industrial revolution. Reason 1. England had an abundant supply of natural resources, especially coal and iron, needed for industrialization. Second reason, it had a stable government which encouraged trade and commerce. Thus, the British traders and merchants were given the liberty to trade as they liked. Third reason, with the abolition of serfdom in 18th century, a large number of people became free. Thus, cheap labor was easily available. Fourth reason, the British government with its strong navy embarked on a policy of geographical expansion. This led to rapid colonization which enabled England to get cheap raw materials from the countries it colonized. These colonies also served as the markets where the British could dump their finished products for sale. Fifth reason, an atmosphere of scientific inquiry and an improved transport system in the form of canals and roads helped England become the first industrialized nation. Major inventions. The textile industry was the first to be mechanized. James Hargreaves' spinning jenny, Richard Arkwright's water frame, Samuel Crompton's power loom, John Kay's flying shuttle, and many other inventions increased the production of cloth. Lancashire and Yorkshire emerged as the two main centers of textile industry. The improved steam engine by James Watt replaced water and horsepower in many industries. George Stephenson's steam-powered locomotive helped in the transport of raw materials from one place to another. Inventions such as seed drill, a mechanical seeder that allowed seeds to be planted easily deep inside into the earth, and horse hoe, a horse-drawn machine which loosened the soil and killed the weeds, improved agricultural productivity, as well as better coal mining techniques also developed. In the course of time, all major industries were affected by industrial revolution. Now let us see that what were the impact of the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution led to a sweeping changes in Europe. First impact was rise of capitalism. Industrialization led to the decline of feudalism in Europe. A new system arose in its place. It was a system in which the means of production were privately owned and operated for profit. It was called capitalism. Second impact: new social classes. Capitalism gave birth to two new social classes. One was that of the factory owners who employed workers and paid them wages. The main aim of the factory owners was to make profits. They controlled the capital or money and hence were called capitalists. They were very prosperous and led a life full of luxury. The other class was the workers who worked in factories and received wages for their labor. They were exploited a lot and lived in great hardship. Third impact: emergence of towns and cities. The new machines were too big to fit into people's homes, so factories were built where capitalists installed the machines. People working at home could not compete with factory made goods, so they had to go and work in the factories. Thus, with industrialization, the center of economic life shifted from villages to cities. Many industrial towns and cities, such as Manchester and Liverpool, emerged. People migrated from villages to these cities in search of jobs in factories. Fourth impact: the growth of imperialism. With the growth of the factories, the industrialized countries of Europe were faced with two crucial concerns. One was the need for cheap raw materials to manufacture goods, and the other was to find markets for the finished goods. Political domination of the less developed countries solved these two problems. The establishment of colonies in Asia, Africa, and the Americas by European countries helped to sustain the Industrial Revolution. So friends, now it's time to end this session. Hope you guys liked it, and if did so, then please like, share, subscribe my channel and do press the bell icon too, ताकि आपको सारी नोटिफिकेशन सबसे पहले मिले। और जैसा कि आप लोग जानते ही हैं कि मैं अब इंस्टाग्राम और फेसबुक पे भी आ गया हूँ, तो वहाँ पे भी प्लीज़ मुझे फॉलो कर दीजिएगा। जय हिंद, जय भारत।